Yeah, well, he's got his position. He doesn't want to lose it.
Here we go.
We go.
The way you're thinking got away well under Derek O'Connor on the inside in the white cap. Also prominent early on is Demnat and jumping the first there, all safely over. And now Waka Clan coming through to lead from Demnat and Daily Present and Rapper in the headgear. And then the rather sweaty Sepage on the outside from Cool Survivor. They're followed by City Chief and Angel's Dawn as they race across in front of the stands. Making ground out wide is Gipmaker, followed by Cloudy Glen, then Celeb Dalen and Fakir Dalen. Celeb Dalen, I should say. And then out wide is Annual Invictus. Further back, Dom of Mary with a Wave of the Sea. And then Chavez back on the inside where it all began, from Bow to Greatness. And towards the rear of the field, Grozny is last. Flash to Tuzan is one of the back markers, along with Whistle in the Dark. Waka Clan leads the way as they move on towards the next fence. Waka Clan is over in front. Leads by a couple of lengths. Looks like Demnat in second, with on the outside Sepage, then Rapper close up in fourth, and Gidmaker and Cloudy Glen, and then Annual Invictus and Cool Survivor on the inside, clearing the water jump in the midfield, City Chief, but also Where It All Began as they continue on now towards an open ditch. Waka Clan is going to lift off in front here. Waka Clan over from Demnat in second place. And back in the field, flashed at Tuzan, made a bit of mistake there, and Grozny is rather detached, heading on towards a plain fence. Waka Clan from Demnat in second, and then Sepage. Then on the inside is Rapper. Under a bit of pressure towards the back is Fakir Delen, not travelling at all. Out the back with flash to Tuzan and Grozny. Across now to an open ditch. Waka Clan is going to pick off about 2.5 lengths clear of Demnat in second. Sepage, and then Rapper, and then Gitmaker towards the outside. They're quite strung out at the back there. Annual Invictus is handy just behind Gitmaker in 2, 4, 6th place. Then Cloudy Glen, Angel's Dawn is close up with these, just chasing the leaders up with Cool Survivor. And then Chavez towards the outside of a Wave of the Sea as they head now left-handed at the top of the hill. And Waka Clan from Demnat. At the moment, the favourite, after a good start, I Know the Way You're Thinking, is well back in the field as they jump the next. But Derek O'Connor is not one to panic as they reach the top of the hill now, and he'll be swinging on down towards the next plain fence. Waka Clan still leads to Demnat in second. Sepage is third, then Rapper and Gitmaker towards the outside. Annual Invictus in the pink and purple on the inside. They're trapped by Cloudy Glen. Angel's Dawn is just behind these. Out wide is Chavez in yellow sleeves. Whistle in the Dark in a noseband. And then Cool Survivor towards the inside with Daily Present in the spots and the sleeves. Where It All Began and Bow to Greatness right round the inside from City Chief. Then Whistle in the Dark and Chavez, and then behind these is Dom of Mary. Towards the rear, Grozny, Celeb Dalen is also towards the rear of the field as they straighten up once again. Flash to Tuzan and I Know the Way You're Thinking. White cap is just about second last at the moment, with Fakir Dalen towards his outside. Jumping the next, Waka Clan is over in front. They all land safely. Waka Clan from Demnat in second. Then in third is Sepage on the outside. Annual Invictus is very handy up the inside, followed by Rapper as they clear the fence in front of the stands. Next is Gitmaker, and then Where It All Began and Cloudy Glen and Cool Survivor and Daily Present. Angel's Dawn is back in about 12th place from Whistle in the Dark and Dom of Mary and Bow to Greatness next to the rail. A Wave of the Sea then from Celeb Dalen and Chavez and City Chief and Fakir Dalen. Further back, I Know the Way You're Thinking, disputing last place with Flash to Tuzan and Grozny towards the inside. Onto the final circuit then, and Waka Clan has made most of the running so far, and Demnat has been second most of the way under Anya O'Connor as they run down to this next plain fence. Sepage is just about over in third from Rapper, and they're all safely to the other side, with Gitmaker towards the outside. Annual Invictus still there towards the inner, and then Where It All Began and Angel's Dawn, who's getting a little handier now, Angel's Dawn, as they clear the water jump. And I Know the Way You're Thinking still towards the rear of the field, maybe getting a little bit closer now as they move on towards the open ditch. And here Demnat might just have landed in front from long-time leader Waka Clan. Then Rapper on the inside of Sepage and Gitmaker and Annual Invictus. as they now race on towards another plain fence. And jumping this one, then Where It All Began is not far behind them, and Daily Present. And Bow to Greatness is making some progress as well. Dom of Mary bustled up towards the inside, and behind these Whistle in the Dark towards the outside, back to the open ditch. And Demnat is the first to rise from Wacker Clan there, and down was Rapper. Rapper has gone there. Bad blunders from Grosny, who interfered with Cloudy Glen. On now towards another plain fence, and it's Demnat from Wacker Clan. Gitmaker third, Where It All Began into fourth. Then Angel's Dawn, not very clever there though. Then Daily Present, and Bow to Greatness round the inside. Now I Know the Way You're Thinking is definitely making progress now. Spot the white cap alongside the same colours of A Wave of the Sea as they now run towards the fourth last at the top of the hill. Demnat rather paddled over, several pulling up, including City Chief and Fakir Dalen. They're about to run downhill towards the third last, and Demnat leads the way in the Fulke Walwyn Muir Challenge Cup. On the right is the early leader Wacker Clan. Gitmaker right there, white and red. Then Angel's Dawn bearing down on them towards the left as they jump the third last. Demnat, Wacker Clan a slight nod. Gitmaker, then Angel's Dawn. Here comes I Know the Way You're Thinking, absolutely cruising towards the outside, about to be put into the race by Derek O'Connor. They're chased by Where It All Began, Daily Present, Dom of Mary, and Bow to Greatness. Gitmaker challenging Wacker Clan as Demnat falls back. Then Angel's Dawn in third, and here comes I Know the Way You're Thinking down the outside, running on towards the second last. And over on the far side, Gitmaker from Wacker Clan. The near side, I Know the Way You're Thinking, and Angel's Dawn is a clear to her, and Angel's Dawn has fallen. Last year's winner is down. Now on the run to the last, Gitmaker on the far side, but I Know the Way You're Thinking is absolutely cantering on the near side at the final fence, and a beautiful jump. I Know the Way You're Thinking now let loose up the hill and quickens readily away here. Oh, super impressive. I Know the Way You're Thinking, well out the back, came through smoothly, and is going to floor them despite 12 stone top weight in the Fulke Walwyn Muir. Another beautiful ride from Derek O'Connor. In second, a gallant second, Gitmaker. For third, struggling on Where It All Began and Wacker Clan, that's close. Then Grosny and Daily Present.
And that is why he was backed to the exclusion of all others. I Know the Way You're Thinking snuck into the Muir. Top weight, 145 rating. Derek O'Connor rides his second winner of the week. He may not be done yet. A disconsolate rider of Angel's Dawn is walking back after last year's heroics, a non-completion this time. But I Know the Way You're Thinking wins for Gavin Cromwell, who is with Tom.
Well, Gavin Cromwell, winning trainer. What were you thinking? Take me through your emotion as you were watching your horse throughout that race.
I thought going past here he's going to take an awful lot of luck. You know, he's so far back, but he was jumping very big and slow and wasn't helping Derek. But listen, he's a cool customer, Derek.
Obviously, the full start, we were musing as to whether or not that may be a hindrance. He then got away well, but Derek was happy to take him back. Do you think that was by accident or design initially?
I don't think it was too hard to take him back, to be fair. You know, he's lazy enough type of horse, and he got shuffled back very quick. But listen, Derek didn't panic.
What did you make of his jumping?
Big and slow. Just wouldn't, you know, he wasn't very economical, but his piles of scope. But you just like to see him jump a little bit slicker.
Yeah. Were you on this ground? Were you always confident about the distance or not?
Pretty, yeah. I know we've never gone this far, but he always showed signs that he's taken.
And is he a very laid-back horse at home?
He is. Yeah, which is, you know, that's a positive from going forward.
Yeah. I guess, look, it hasn't always worked out for some of yours ground-wise this week. How do you feel the horses have been going?
Yeah, good. Sure, listen, Florent Porter ran a cracker, and look, you know, it suited someone who didn't others, but on the whole, it was a good day anyway. Every day a winner is good.